Hi, Virgo. You get a bonus read for the end of May. You guys seem to be the ones who watched the most this month, so I'm going to do an extra reading. You guys might need a little extra something, something. But I'm going to shuffle for a little bit first. Want some brand new, fresh energy on these cards. Tell me what we need to delve into a little further for Virgo for this month. Yeah, this tells me that you are contemplating between two big things. Maybe that's why you come in a tarot for some answers. You are trying to survey both paths and see which one is the right one. One feels like you might have the whole world in your hands, and the other one feels like you might be leaving something really important behind. So you are in a big debate with yourselves about how to proceed forward. That might be something different for all of you. For some of you, it might be two jobs. For others, it might be two lovers. For others, it might be two places to live if you want to move. So let's see. Wands energy is fire and passion and excitement, though. So it could mean whatever it is that has really sparked your interest right now this month. Yeah, you've been working hard towards it, and you've been setting up some boundaries. This is the judgment card tells me that there might be some legal matters involved, and it might actually also be something having to do with you calling in anybody to help you right now, like as far as the angels go, calling in on anybody who's passed before you, anybody who was special in your life. I think you're just kind of looking to see what it is they have to say to you. I think they've been sending you the signs, and I think that's why you've been a little bit guarded. You're worried about taking some sort of leap of faith or something. Let's see. King of Wands. King of Wands is usually the life of the party, has reached a really high point as far as excitement, going forward with something big and new. And I think that's where that energy is coming from. I think you're looking to maybe go towards whatever it is that's exciting, but maybe you feel like something is going to have to be left in the past. Yeah, it's wishing on a star. You are ready for change and for something to come in that you've been hoping and praying and putting work in for, and really trying so hard to manifest it and heal from maybe something in the past that you don't want a repeat of, and trying to move forward with this new thing, this new idea, without letting any of that past hurt come into it with you. What do the Virgos need to know? Yeah, you're in a little bit of a limbo here, a transition between past and present, where you are almost feeling a little paralyzed, that you don't want to do anything because you feel like you may be afraid to repeat a past mistake. So you're kind of just stuck in the middle right now. Let's see. Yeah, something didn't go well in the past, and you really felt backstabbed. I feel like this may be you weren't acknowledged for your efforts, or but you really feel a very big loss for whatever it was that happened. It was the end of something. It was the end of a cycle. Could have been something major like a divorce, a major loss of a job, and you really feel like it was. It came at you, maybe you weren't expecting it. This could have been a sudden loss too, and you're kind of coming out of that energy and healing from it. Maybe somebody suddenly had passed away or something, and it shifted things in your life that you weren't prepared for. But something came to a very abrupt end that you just felt was unfair. Yeah, see, the death card, it's endings. Something came to an ending, but death is not a physical death. And usually when you see this card, this has more to do with the death of past ways, and something that needs to be rebirthed, the death of past energy, something that needs to be let go of, whether it's emotional or financial, whatever that loss was. It's time to just keep moving forward, and it's time to recover from it. That's the energy they want you to be in right now, the angels, the energy of the rebirth. It's like they want you to kind of come out of this hangman energy and face the facts that it was over. Yes, the angels are all acknowledging here that it was hurtful and it was painful, but they're also telling you that you can heal, and that it's time to go into this energy and to really find something to be happy about again. Because the King of Wands can also be the life of the party. Yes, see? They want you to remember that you have put in a lot of work. And the Nine of Cups reminds us that it's time to cash in on some of the energy that we already put out. You have so many filled cups. It's time to appreciate them and show the gratitude. And it's okay to move forward. The angels are acknowledging that it was something tough that you went through. Yeah, maybe a really bad breakup, because this card and fell out with this one. Or it's, for some of you, it's a breakup because this is old souls. The Lover's card represents old energy that we're connected to, from lifetimes ago, the relationships that are meant to be in every lifetime for us, in whatever capacity. And then the Three of Pentacles has to do with work-related issues. And, the threes are, it depends on how you take them and what kind of context the reading is in. But something with this tells me that you were not being recognized at work like you should have been. It felt very unfair. It felt like they were not receiving you like you should have been received. So for some of you, this was a very bad breakup, a divorce or something like that. And for others of you, it was a really bad work issue, and you're having a hard time pulling out of that past energy and moving forward because you keep thinking it's going to happen again. It's been a real heavy burden. You are willing to make it to that finish line, though, no matter what it takes. You are willing to keep going and to keep trudging through. And now what happens if they continue to carry that burden? Yeah. Something's going to make it come to a close, whether you like it or not. That Tower moment cannot be stopped. It's something that is huge in the cosmos. This has nothing to do with free will. This is going to be something that changes your life drastically. And maybe it has to do with something that's been hidden that you don't know about, that's going to come to light and is going to really come crashing. It may have something to do, the Devil card can have to do with a lot of things, with addictions, with self-indulgent behaviors. Maybe it's all just going to kind of come to a head before you figure out that we need a new energy. And with that, I'm going to pull a new deck and try to see. It looks like this is a lot of this energy you were coming out of, something really rough. And again, I think that might be why you've been looking more for the guidance this month. Let's see. Where is it going to go from here? What happens now that they can start to heal that past energy? What's going to come for the Virgos? The Page of Wands. New, exciting energy. Something fun to look forward to. Somebody who's ready to start a new adventure. You have to see it through. It's almost like seeing it through the eyes of a child or somebody. It's an immature energy, but immature as in fresh, young, new. Not immature in the classic sense of the word. Yeah, and the star, again, you have the star confirming what the angels were telling you before, that it's time for you to heal, to move past this. And once you find that spark again and that new energy, and you're willing to allow yourself to go toward it and not be afraid that it's going to end the same way the past did, you will heal. Whatever that means, whether it means a better job comes in for you, stop worrying about that, you went through a rough patch with the bills because of it, or whatever comes in next will be more lucrative. Don't worry about the past lover that cheated. Then they didn't deserve you, and you were meant for bigger things. Like, we should never be sad about what was lost because it was not meant to be ours then. There's a reason the universe protected you from it. I always see things like that as dodging a bullet. You just didn't know it. That's how you get to the Ten of Cups. See, it's that you were only even in that Nine of Cups energy before, but even bigger and better comes. The Ten of Cups is everything you want, the full wish fulfillment, the happy life, happy home, happy job, just happiness. It's full of emotion. It's full of everything you want. There's no hardship. There's no struggle. It's not forced. It's just there for you. And the Nine of Cups was right there, but like together with it, it came out. The Ten of Cups came out on top of it because you can have this. You can have your cups completely overflowing. The Ace of Cups is brand new beginnings, new emotions, new overwhelming, like your cup is so overflowing, you can now pour into everybody else's cup. You can take care of everyone else because now you're taking care of yourself and you're healing and you're coming out of that energy. I mean, you've got the 10 of cups and then you've got that 9 of cups again, like you had before with the 1. So you have that 10 of cups twice. So it's going to be even better than you thought it was. We have that the Knight of Wands again, which was that in that original energy of go towards it, go towards that spark, go out and party again, be the life of the party, go on interviews again, go whatever it is, whether it's job related or love related, because I have a feeling there's a split amongst you guys. Some of you it's more of a love concern, some of you it's more of a job and a financial concern. But either way, the Knight of Wands goes in with, ferocious and passionate, and he knows what he wants, and he's going to go get it. This is the energy the angels want you in order to run right to those cups. I mean, you see him on his horse racing towards all of those cups and the healing. It's really good energy. The King of Cups is super stable. Everybody goes to the King of Cups. That's reaching the highest level of the emotional maturity. And that's the energy, again, that the angels want you to be in, to remember your power and remember that you have more in you than you realize. Don't deem your worthiness based on how that last job treated you, based on how the last person treated you, or every single person's reality of us is different. You could speak to 100 people who've met you before and they have 100 different ways to describe you. None of them are wrong, but none of them are necessarily really right either. It's just someone else's reality. It doesn't make it your reality. You have to be able to separate that. The King of Cups knows to separate himself. He knows his power and where he comes from. And be careful, because I feel like this is a cup of, the Four of Cups is when you're kind of complacent in what's happening, but you never know what's going to come out of left field. And with the Devil energy, I feel like this past thing may show itself back up again. The ex may pop back up. They may call you back from your job, or you may still be at that job wondering about leaving, and they might give you like a half-assed shitty offer to stay, or they're telling you, I think the angels are telling you these together, whatever that offer is, that doesn't feel good, it doesn't feel good for a reason. Let it go. That energy is done. Goodbye. We move on to bigger and better things that we know we deserve. Let's see. So now once the Virgos are ready to accept this new path, what happens? Okay. We have, look at this, the Two of Cups and the Lovers. You get your wish fulfillment. This is reconnecting with what's yours, everything from past lives, old lovers, old souls, reuniting. And with the Lovers, it's stability and foundation, and you get the happy home, the happy life, as long as you let that past go and realize not to bring that same energy into the future with you. And whatever has to be let go of in the process has to be let go of. Yeah. Stop with looking at what you've lost, because there are still 2 full cups behind you. But if you keep paying attention to what's gone, you are never going to be able to be in the right energy of what's coming, because what's coming is good. This is, I like to refer to this one sometime as my big dick energy in the deck. You're going for bigger, better things, and you are ready for them. Like, go, do it. Don't let the past keep you in the past. It's never a good frequency. If we are being steered into a new direction, there's a reason. There's a reason. You have to learn to trust your gut and go with it. Virgos, you're always prepared. You know this. I think sometimes you doubt yourself because you want to be too practical, and but let it make sense on all levels. Get into that energy of knowing what is good for you. Stop looking at it in the old patterns. We have that Death card again. Let it go and focus on the new energy coming in, because death is more about rebirth, because we can't grow something new if we didn't end something before that wasn't working. There's no way to rebirth into something better if you keep staying in the same stagnant energy. I'm going to pull from one more deck for you. I have 2 of the Rider-Waite. These are the big cards. Let's see, what else should they know, my Virgos, for December. Yeah. Watch, somebody may come in with a lot of ego. This is my card of ego, trying to be destructive, winning at all costs. I feel like that past person may try to make that, like I said, that move in. But no, you got the Knight of Wands again for like the third time. Nope. Stay away from this and run toward this energy. Run to what's new and exciting and what gives you butterflies in your gut, because at the end of the day, that's all we have here are the experiences. We take nothing with us. And my mother always used to say that, and she was a Virgo. We come from nothing and we die with nothing. Those things mean nothing. Material and objects here, and none of that means anything. It's always about the experiences we have, the people we love, the people we surround ourselves with. Go running toward what feels good. Yeah. Otherwise, I mean, you don't have to break your own heart. It's totally unnecessary. You're coming out of that energy and you're going to move into the Queen of Pentacles, who knows and has everything. She's, you know, she's queen for a reason, and she's good with money, and she's good for advice, and you know, a lot of this has to do with old inheritances and stuff too. So maybe a lot of you are still brokenhearted. You may have, like I said before, lost somebody very abruptly, and you feel like you can't move on. I promise you that person doesn't want you in this energy either. They are very okay with you moving along if you're feeling guilty or anything like that, because they know it has nothing to even do with them. But you only get to be here once as far as you remember, you know, so may as well live it to the fullest. Do we have any other messages for the Virgos? Yeah, it's time to go into that Queen of Swords energy too and know your worth. You're not going to settle for less. You're not going to settle for what was in the past. You are fully ready for new, and telling people that you're okay with new, and be honest, be truthful in communication. There might be something that you're holding back from saying to someone that you're a little bit worried about. This is telling you, go ahead and do it. Say what you got to say. It's, even if it feels like it cuts like a knife, it's supposed to, because it's time for all of that rebirth energy, and do it soon. This is a card of fast and swift communication that changes a lot of things. So if you're waiting to hear something real soon, you're going to. Possibly about an inheritance or something. If you're waiting to say something, stop waiting. It's time to say it. I'm going to do a soul truth for you to see what it is you have to focus on to get to where you need to be. Let's pull you a soul truth. There it is. What is this? What passion am I ready to pursue? That's what we talked about before. That's that King of Wands energy that you got several times. That's full of passion. That's the most excited man in the deck. He knows what he wants. He's going to go for it. He's going to have fun. It's your time. Your passions will continuously lead you to your purpose. What passions have you put to the side, given up on, or buried? What passion is ready to come alive in you? Today's soul action. Write a list of the passions to which you want to give life right now. Then journal how you can incorporate more of what you are passionate about into your daily life. Trust your soul's whispering and let your passions draw you toward your dream life. It's time to move ahead into a new direction. Stop feeling guilty for whatever happened in the past. It was not your fault how things ended, and I mean that in so many ways. Not if you lost someone, not if you lost a job, or it happened because it was meant to. Even if you weren't ready to be the one to do it or whatever, it was just ready to happen. That's why you have that tower moment there. If you haven't had it, it's coming. And it's okay, because sometimes if, we lose one job, we go to a better one. Again, you lose a lover or you find a better one. Like you found out your friends weren't treating you right, and you'll find your tribe. That's the only way to motivate you and push you to the right things, is because sometimes we got to stumble through some of the wrong things first. And that's the thing. None of them are wrong. They all lead us exactly to where we end up, which is the right place. So go toward that new thing. I think you have a lot of good energy coming if you are willing to get out of that hanged man energy and pull yourself out of the constant fear that the future is going to end up like the past did, because it's not. You're going in with new patterns, with a new outlook. And I think running toward that passion is really going to lead you to a much better place than you even thought was possible. So enjoy the rest of May, Virgo. I'll be doing June readings, in the next couple of weeks. And thank you for watching, and I appreciate that you guys had the most views. Enjoy your bonus. Bye.